Yeah, they went to Patrick's because we were exposed to COVID, and we just wanted to make sure that we were clear before we were rounding. What's up, Tess? Hi, Kelly with an I. Wonderful word. Yes, I missed him. I did get snuggles. I did get snuggles. I did. I did. Good morning, Charmaine. So I'm cutting the template now. In your box, you should have gotten Josephine. Now I just have to find mine. So you should have gotten Josephine, your cup. Changed out the glitter on this to shadows. Number 88 Inspire. Oh, did you? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. That's all right, Tess. You didn't miss it. We had the class originally scheduled right before Bree went into labor. Um, really? Well, I'll use what's in the box. I got my stuff here. So you should have gotten Josephine and your pigment. So we are dual streaming. We're on TikTok and YouTube. So on if you miss it or you can't do it while we're doing it, you can go to YouTube and rewatch it. All right, let me see. Got my cup. Can't do it because I'm having a garage sale. Well, I hope you sell all the goodies. I need a insert. If you have a cup that has this on the bottom, pull that piece off. Unless it's metal, you can leave it. And I'm gonna sand it. So if your ears are sensitive, sorry. Okay, I'm running behind because I had to get baby snuggles. Lord, where's all my stuff? All right, so the template is done. Now I just have to cut my vinyl piece. We are doing the Wonderland box. So it's a dual stream. Watch over here or on YouTube. If you're not able to do it, you can go back and watch it on YouTube. Not that me thinking that was my mouse. So let's do this. This all the way through. Hi, bestie. All right. So first thing y'all let me know if you're ready. I don't want to hi bacon. I don't want to jump ahead if you're not ready. Bye. No, I'm not 30 more minutes. All right, let's see if I can. Oh my god, I know what just happened. Baby snuggles were amazing. Not the fine. I'm gonna see if I can pull up YouTube comments too. Thank you for the heart, me Des. Hey, I can see both comments. I can see all comments now. Does it look like it's lagging on YouTube? Like choppy? Or is it good? They said it's fine. Okay. He said it's fine. Go with the flow. Well. All right, so I'm going to pull this piece off. This is going to be the piece that goes in the middle. Chalk outline has been reordered. I'm trying to keep up with most comments. Ooh. I'm tired. I am tired. But I'm good. Mine is not swirled like that. Did we do? Oh, you know what? We didn't do this one. Damn it. We did the. Is it diagonal? Let me just sling it. Okay. Oh, y'all can fire me now. Go ahead. It's fine. You can fire me. I will fire me. Shut up, Lisa. Just fire me. Just fire me right now. Should I just use this one? I mean, the concept is still the same. I could just use this one. Yeah, let me do that because it'll take forever to reprint the vinyl and recut it and all that BS. Yeah, so you're able to, it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. You're going to lay the vinyl down the same exact way. You're going to pull it. You're going to do all that the same exact way. Whitney, that would be me. Appreciate you calling me out. It's the same exact thing. The only thing that's different, thank you, Michelle. The only thing that's different is the shape of the vinyl. That's it. Same concept though. So you're just going to lay down. You're going to cut the back. You're going to cut a little small piece off the back. And you're not going to pull that. Y'all seen me do this 1,000 times, but you're not going to pull that until you have everything lined up. And then what do we get to do? What do we get to do? Somebody tell me. What do we get to do? Yep, the smush and push is the same. All right, so you're going to smush. I know you can't see, but you're going to smush from the middle and push out. Smush and push, smush and push. I'm surprised Lisa didn't complain about my hair this morning. Smush and push. Smush and push. Smush and push. I did see yours, but unlike you, I'm not Judgy McJudgerson, so. All right, so if you do not follow the YouTube channel, make sure you follow because it's very difficult for me. No, it's not. That's not true. In my head, it is difficult for me to dual stream sometimes, but I know that a lot of people like to be able to go back and rewatch. So I am going to start streaming over there a lot more. So if you're not following over there, then that's what I would do. Make sure you're following. Do you center the vinyl on the cup? It's me. So now what you're going to do is on yours, you have a diagonal. Okay. Mine has a swirl because I cut the wrong thing, but we're just going to go with it. Yours is going to look like a diagonal. So when you go, the easiest way for me to do this is to cut out the piece where the vinyl is going to sit. Okay. You can see a line in the cup. Cut. So I'll pull this off where you can see the cup is exposed. Let me trash can. If someone's touching your YouTube camera, is it moving? I don't know what he was doing. He might have been messing with something over there. Thank you, Glowbug. Make sure you grab my attention if you have questions, because I'm trying to keep up with both sides. All right. This is what you should have. Again, yours is diagonal. But if you look at your vinyl, it is cut out exactly how it's going to lay. Okay? I don't like to put, and this is just me, I don't like to put the vinyl on top of the sticky shit, because then if I need to reposition it, it's horrible. So cut a piece out. Yours should be pretty easy. Just follow that line down. And around. If y'all see any questions come through, I don't know that you can do it on YouTube, but on TikTok you can pin it and then just tell me pinned comment so I can see it. Thanks, Lisa. So then I'm just going to cut this side all the way around. So I'm just following the outline of the sticky shit. I do get my template sheets from Red Rock. She even changed the name, because I always say it's sticky shit. That's really what it's called. She added that to the description. Thought that was pretty cool. So Tickled Pink, the sticky stuff is a double-sided adhesive sheet. This is sticky shit. I don't know what this is, but this is all of it in one. So you can go and pull this sticky piece off. Susie, you didn't get your box yet? Oh, that's right, because you ordered just the box. Well, this will be up for replay on YouTube, and if you need any help, you can message me. Not me pulling off all of it. How do I know what white to pull off? So, tell me what you mean, Janice. You're pulling off that piece that you just cut around. Oh my, that wasn't supposed to come off. Yes. It works for glitter, it works for foils, it works for micas, which you're about to see, because on this one, we're using vinyl, we're using glitter, and we're using micas. So it's kind of like 3 different things you can see it working on. I don't know what that mess is over there. When you have a mess, just pretend like it's not there and it'll go away. You do not have to do this step. This is completely optional. I do this because if I need to be able to reposition my vinyl, it's hard to do already stuck to this, okay? Thank you for the follow, Rachel. We are dual streaming on YouTube. So if you missed this, you can go back and watch it on YouTube. Susie, I'm trying to get better about that, but it's not really working. All right, so see, this part under here, under the white, is still sticky. This part is not.
Does that make sense? I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast. Bye, Mel. Y'all don't listen to her. She'll have you questioning your sanity. Yes, you pull off the white piece that matches the vinyl piece that you have. So in your box, you got the diagonal. Your teacher, I don't know who she is, just a sub. I'm not here normally. She left me with this, and it's different than yours. Y'all will just have to take it up with her. So I don't know when she'll be back. I'm the substitute. Okay. So she cut this and stuff before she left, and I didn't think to double check with her and make sure that it was correct. So you're just going to have to forgive her. Okay. Just forgive her. So we've cut, yeah, she went on with, bless her heart. She's been pregnant forever. The piece that you cut should match your vinyl. Unless like me and you leave that little bit of sliver right there. Then you can just go back in and remove it. And again, you don't have to. I just find it easier if I don't have to fight with that. What's up, MJ? Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions before I continue? Not yet. Okay. So with this, you can see that this should fit, unless you have it backwards, or unless I put the template on. Whatever. We're just going. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. I feel like I shut up. This is what we do over here. I'm going to blame Lisa. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I was right. Never fear. I was right. Okay, so we're good. So what you want to do is I use this. Or, I don't know what is happening. A glitch in the mix. Yeah, and yes, Becky. I think we should protest. I am actually going to attempt to use it on here. I've not used this for this purpose yet, but I'm going to try it because I can control where this goes and where it doesn't. So many questions asked Bill. I'm sure he has the answer. So on your vinyl, which is your diagonal piece, peel a little bit of the backing off. And then you're just going to cut it. Okay, so we're going to kind of create like a hinge method. So just line this up with your corners. I probably need to peel some of this back. I'm going to use transfer tape because I just printed. The teacher printed this before she left, and this is kind of flimsy. So let me get a sheet of transfer tape. Because the teacher didn't tell me that it was going to be flimsy. So let me grab some transfer tape. Alright. I think we should contact the school. What you think? Denise, that's what I said. That's what I said. Hi, Deanna. All right. I'm the cleanup. All right, so I'm just going to lay this here. And if you're just trying these for the first time, I would suggest that you use transfer tape. Okay? This transfer tape came from Expressions Vinyl. I've used this for years. It's very movable, like movable. And so I want you to smush it down. It really does. It really does. When you use transfer tape, it really does help you guide what you're doing. So it really does help a lot. So now I'm just going to cut around this. The teacher should have already done this, but she didn't. So yes, it does. It does give it more stability and more control. Yes, I 100% agree. 100% agree. Alright, so we're going to pretend this was all the same. Okay, so I'll give it a minute and you can let me know when you're ready for the next step. Or y'all can keep going, whichever one you want. Kelly, you're late to class. We're not waiting 15 more minutes because of you. So, I don't know what you're doing, but my shirt came from Sponge Creations. All right. We need more. Do we need any more time? I'm not the teacher. I'm the sub. Get it right. All right. So, that piece that we cut off, now you're going to line this up. Just go corner to corner. And just kind of take it around and make sure that it lines up, which it does. Okay. But now I can pull more of this off and the vinyl is not flimsy. So I'm going to pull it down to about halfway. Okay. So we're going to line it back up. And just make sure as we go, we're just smooth out. If you see a little bit of stainless steel, that's fine because pinstripes will hide it. So then you're just going to remove a little bit of the backing at a time. That's why I love this. I can already see that this helps me tremendously. So I'm just going to maneuver the vinyl. So I pulled the whole backing off and line it up. That was so easy. Again, if you see a little bit of stainless steel, it's fine because you're going to put pinstripes on it. So this is the grip spin test. All right, so now you have the option. You can leave your transfer tape on until you get done glittering and all that good stuff, or you can go ahead and off. It's entirely up to you. So some people like the on because if they're using micas, but I noticed the micas are really just easy to wash off, not wash off, wipe off. Everybody good? Everybody good? Yes, and don't do like Lisa and not pull your tape and epoxy over it. So let's not do like Lisa did, okay? Let's not do like Lisa did. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull mine off. Can you cut vinyl in any shape for the cup? What you mean? Now you can cut vinyl in any shape for the cup. Is the white paint or vinyl? It's double-sided adhesive. So it's like, when you pull this white part off, it'll be sticky. Susie, you can cut vinyl in any shape, but you want it to be what goes with your cup, if that makes sense. I didn't understand you. In your box, you'll get the vinyl already cut. I did that for you already. Same thing with the plaid box. Yes. You want the vinyl to match your template. So now I'm just pulling back the vinyl very slowly. When you're pulling the transfer tape away from the vinyl, if you smush it down a little bit, like, that will help with bubbles. Okay? So I'm just smushing it a little bit. And voila. Yes, roll it off. Don't pull, because then you can pull your vinyl off. If you happen to get a bubble, that's fine. That's fine if you see a little peak of silver. That is absolutely fine, because we're going to go, I bet you where you see your silver is on the edge. Right? Janice? A pinstripe's going to hide it. Okay? If you happen to get a bubble, take your weeding pin and just poke in the center and smush it out. But we should be pretty good. Oh, there's a big old bubble. I don't know how that happened. You just pop them with your little X-Acto knife, weeding pin, X-Acto knife, whatever you have. Just do it that way. Now, I'm going to remind me again. Do we do micas first or do we do glitter first? Okay, this part is making me say a bad word. Which part? Tell me what you're doing, Lori. Because I can't see you. Tell me what you're doing. You do micas first? That's what I was thinking. Glitter. Yeah, I was thinking you do micas first. Okay. So, Lori, what's putting the vinyl on? Okay, so just walk it down the cup. Did you use transfer tape? Okay, okay. All right, so let me know when you're good. Just give me like a black heart or a thumbs up or whatever you want to do. Mel, I wasn't asking you if you were good, but seeing you had to insert yourself, that's what you do, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm using, you can use whatever you want. Okay? You can use whatever you want. Okay, so Laura said she's good. What I'm going to do is the little squiggly pieces on the inside, I'm going to use mica. Okay? So, we start to pull these pieces off. So I'm going to come in here, and this, take your time with this. When you're doing this, take your time, because even if you have the machine with the sharpest blade, sometimes the little pieces can stick, okay? So we're just gonna start here and pull it up and tear it off. Okay. Then we'll go on this side. So right now, all we're doing is pulling off the pieces that we are going to cover in mica. Everything else stays. She said, let me see what you're pulling. So this is the pieces I'm pulling. Got it? So just the little squiggly pieces. And you don't have to pull these first. It's your cup. You pull what you want to pull. You don't have to pull the same ones I'm pulling. You might have a different vision for your cup. I'm using two. I'm using two colors. This template is Bravo Designs. This is her filigree swirl template. Everybody good? Did you, yes, you put the transfer tape on top of the vinyl. All right, what about you peeps at YouTube? Good? I want to say this is listed under new products. It's the grip spin. You should be able to just search for it and it pop right up. But I like this because I can turn and I can see the lines. Because y'all know I can't see. And I have glasses that are just for decoration. Hi, HP. So we're just going to continue pulling these pieces off. It does take a little bit of time, but this template is absolutely gorgeous. The next live that we'll be doing is the Fallen for Plaid. And all of those have been shipped except one. So when that one goes out, I'll make a date for the live for that one. And that one we're using Bella Rain's, see, what'd you say? Bella Rain's Bird Plaid template for that one. It's a lot of little pulls, but it's so pretty. I was quiet there. Were you quiet? All right. So we're going to keep going. Move to this side. Actually, let me start over here. Yep, everybody good? Let's do a check-in. Everybody good? I think YouTube really needs to do something with their music choices. Juicy. Thanks, Ice Kitten. Juicy, I need you to write YouTube and tell them that we need actual music. And that's upbeat, because I didn't want that coffee shop. Would y'all rather just sit in silence? I can turn it off. Fine by me. You can't play copyrighted music on YouTube. Trust me, because it would be listening to some Usher or something. All right. Well, we're almost there. Yeah, I'm dual streaming, so I can't I have to watch what I play because I'm also live on YouTube. All right, how are y'all doing with the template pooling? We good? You getting your pieces off? That's all right. This isn't a race. We're not in a hurry. Not in a hurry. Although it is awfully hot in here. I don't know, but y'all, this is October. We should not be in 90-degree weather. I'm just saying. I'm stuck on pull off the first piece. Lizzie. I know. There we are. When I start streaming on YouTube, it's gonna be, I'm gonna try to do it like a 2 angles. So you guys can see overhead. I also want to be able to do some of the lives on YouTube where you can see what I'm doing on the computer as well. Like when I bring templates, when I size them, stuff like that. That way, like, you can see the whole process. Because it's easy to see, like, okay, well, this is what we pulled, but how did you get the vinyl to line up in that spot? You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the questions I get asked a lot. How did you put the vinyl in that spot to cut that particular piece? You know what I mean? But if I set the cameras up to where you get an overview, like we can switch from one camera to the other. That's why I want to start doing more streams on YouTube. I just got to work out all the kinks because I think it would be beneficial. Which do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer TikTok or do you prefer YouTube? Inquiring minds want to know. I feel like YouTube is easier for learning, though. You know what I mean? Especially if you have it to where you can see what's going on from start to finish. Because sometimes you come in and it's like, well, I just called, let's say I'm on TikTok. I just caught the end of this live. I wish I could have seen it from the beginning. And then you can go back and be like, okay, well, I watched this part, but this part was saved, and I can watch it as many times as I want until I get the hang of it. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, the music is what it is, but for teaching purposes, I think it's something that's going to be useful. Thank you for the follow, Dawn. Yeah. I have to make an eye appointment. I have to stop putting it off. My vision has been blurry for 2 days. Alright, so we're coming to the end. Yes, this is the filigree template from Bravo. Bravo Designs. For me, it's probably because I'm not YouTube friendly. I can understand that, but think about this. Before TikTok, we did Facebook, right? So many people started out on Facebook. But you can learn it. I watch YouTube all the time. Mine's mostly crime, but I think once you get the hang of YouTube, it's, other than the music, it's pretty much the same, but I feel like because you can go back and replay, and you know what I mean? But I do watch a lot of tutorials, because that's how you learn. I didn't have somebody sit down and teach me. YouTube taught me. And then you just adapt and you... Alright, we're on the last section. You just take what you know. You learn something from 5 different people, and then you can put all those things together. You know what I mean? You can merge 2 techniques together and get a technique. You're drawing inspiration. I watched Painting with Josh last night for, God, about an hour and a half. Anybody that knows me knows I love Bob Ross. And yes, I know the conspiracy theories about him being a serial unaliver, but he's not. Okay. Yeah, and if I'm on YouTube, you can throw it to the TV, and it's bigger. But I watched Painting with Josh, and I was just mesmerized. I threw out a name for one of the paintings. He thought it was hilarious. But you can apply some of his techniques to your cups. I would love to do a Bob Ross inspired tumbler. I have to watch what I say, Susan. Serial. The conspiracy is all of his paintings were where he hid his victims. Bruh, this thing had a pet squirrel. Let's be real. Okay. And put it in his pocket. Peabody. That was his squirrel. All right. So let me do a once over. Susie, you know. So I'm looking now just to make sure I got all of my pieces. This little piece wants to stick up. So make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm going to take the bottom of my weeding pen, which is why I love these. And any pieces that are sticking up, I'm going to smush them down. So when I go to put the mica on, it doesn't get up underneath it. Plus, this doesn't leave behind fingerprints. Although this one piece right here, for some reason, I can't get it to stay. So. Hi, Gail. All right, let me get rid of all this. All right, so does everyone have their pattern weeded off? Weeded is the word. Weeded off. Pulled off. Does everyone have the pieces pulled off? All right, I'll wait for you, Janice. Those are the ones I make, PB. Those are the ones I make. I made that one with the bows. I don't even do bows right now. All right, so who are we waiting on? Yolanda, this is the filigree swirl template from Bravo Designs. I want to make sure you're good, though. I know, Linda. Look, Linda. You see it right there? I can't get that thing to stay down for nothing. It's all right. We pretend like it's... I am, Gail. I am. That's what we were just talking about. I'm going to start doing a lot more of my streams over on YouTube instead of doing a dual stream because to me it's really not, it doesn't serve a purpose. So if I go to YouTube, I can, on one screen, one you can see overhead view, the other screen you can see my computer. So if I pull in a template, I can teach you how to cut it, I can teach you how to size it, I can teach you how to do all the things on the computer. If you have a Cricut, I don't know how to use Cricut. Maybe I'll have somebody in there that can translate it into Cricut language. But Susie, these are the ones I made. They're the custom ones on the website. But I want to have orders to do, right? I work in Silhouette and then cut in Cricut. Well, Brandy, I have a proposition for you. Can somebody block that? Grab a screenshot first, please. Thank you. What was I saying? I have a proposition for you. Would you be willing to do a video for the people that use Silhouette and then show them how to make it in Cricut? Like maybe we could do like a video. You could do like a video. Because I know a lot of people use Silhouette to design and then Cricut to cut. Or I don't know how to do it. I had a Cricut for like 3 days. All right, so did we get all of our pieces pulled? Where you at, Lori? I like Silhouette and save it as an SVG, then open in Cricut and make sure sizing is what I need. So when you use the Silhouette to save as an SVG, you have to have the business edition. Unless they changed it. But I know with mine being the business edition, I can do PNG, PDF. I'm struggling. Some of these pieces are not pulling off. Take your X-Acto knife and like cut around it. You have to have the business edition. I didn't know if they changed it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do mica. If I can get it up. So I just black. Do you have to have the business edition on both? Cricut doesn't have a business edition, do they? I think theirs is just Design Space. I don't think there's a... And Michelle, I don't think there's a difference. Like with Silhouette, once you buy business edition, you don't pay anything else. Like there's not a monthly fee. You just pay it the one time and that's it. Yeah. No, I got it. I got it. Silhouette is great though. It's a one-time payment and it's so worth it. Yes. Yes. If you stop paying the sub-monthly, you cannot access your files. Really? Oh. Oh, you fixed it. It's the same over here, Gail. Midlands Vinyl. I gotta get my brush. So this is the brush I'm going to use. I don't know if y'all can see it. I know the camera's pretty far back. But that's the brush I'm going to use, and I have some canned air. You can blow your brush clean after you're done with it with canned. Alright, so I'm going to use the mica first. A little bit goes a long way. And this is directly on the sticky shit. Can you save all your files before you cancel your Cricut? I don't know how that works. See, I know in Silhouette, if I download a font, I can't, if I install the font with Silhouette open, I have the Cameo 5 Juicy. Um, if I have the Silhouette program open and I install a font, I have to shut it down and reopen it. I believe anything you personally upload, you have access to. Okay. See, I don't know how that works. So Cricut charges monthly, but people really do love the way the Cricut cuts, though. Thanks, Bravo. That's one thing I do hear people say. They love the way it cuts. I didn't know you had to pay monthly. Yeah. Yep. So what is, when you pay monthly, what does it cover? Like, what does it give you access to? Some images. So Cricut Design Space is free. You just pay for the fonts and images. Is that right? Got it. Got it. If you want to cut a downsized project. What? What do you mean if it's a dime-sized project? You have to pay to cut? Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess for people it might be worth it. I don't understand that. Why does the size matter though? It's, oh. Maybe I just don't understand. That's a possibility. I just pay the subscription. You get your money's worth. Huh. Can you, let's say, so I know they have like a store, right? That's included in the sub stuff or whatever. But like, can you use your stuff like commercially? Like if you wanted to use their fonts for a decal. Huh. Well, that's good. Silhouette has a store, but I've never used it. I know this class is taking forever. A lot of little pieces. Oh, okay. Alright, y'all. We're almost to the finish line. Oh. Maybe we're... We have this whole piece over here. It hasn't always been that. I only have to pay if I use their designs and I can load my own fonts. I know, like, when I'm on Creative Fabrica and I see 9 billion fonts, like billion fonts, sometimes I'll just sit there and go through the fonts and download them. And once I download them to my actual computer, then I can use them in any program where there's a font. Does that make sense? Like Word, Silhouette, Corel Draw. Alright. So I think that one little piece is still sticking up. I'm good. Hi, Vicky. You. So design space is the same. I know sometimes you have like. That's why I love Creative Fabrica, because anything that you use on there, you have commercial rights to. All right. So the next thing is going to be. Might have to throw a third color in here because of the way my swirls are. So just take your canned air and brush it out. Everybody called up? I'll give it a few. I know I work kind of fast, but if you could, everybody good? I'm trying to figure out, I need to do it. Amber, I don't know. So do you not leave the double-sided on there, or is the double-sided still on there? Yeah, so when you see white parts here, when I pull them off, it's going to be sticky. That's how all this stuff is sticking to the stuff. because it's sticky. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is, I did the black first because it's the darkest. I'm going to go ahead and pull. What color do I want to do? Maybe silver. Or should I do the black against the red? I'm going to do the black against the red. So I'm going to go ahead. See, all these pieces I'm pulling right here are still sticky. So when you see me pull this up, right there is still sticky. Yeah, Juicy, I think I'm going to do the band silver. So I am going to pull this off. So all of that is still, where you see the stainless steel, that's still sticky. That's a lot of S's. A lot of S's. So this is going to be red. What I'm pulling off now, I'm going to dump the red on there. Oh shit. Let me back it up. Back it up. Oh, please stick back down. You see that? I pulled up the wrong piece. What's up, Diva? Where you been? Finding the funky shoes on Facebook? Oh, Perry, it was listening. It was listening. Look, and I roll. Talking about, I just ordered these. I just ordered these. I just ordered these. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of little pieces. Everyone should have a pair. Well, I can't do high heels. I look like a newborn deer. I would look like a baby deer. For real. I've never been able to wear heels. Where did you find those from? I was like, what? Oh, you know, see. What you got them for? Just looks. Juicy, you wear heels? I wore white Nike flip-flops. I think I wore flats. I'm too damn clumsy to wear heels. Go ahead, Queen. I'm here for it. I am here for it. All right, see, I was like, oh, all done, but no, got this big old section over here. I know, but if I knew that, but if somebody read that and didn't know the sense of humor behind it, they'd be like, oh God, they ordered some ugly shoes. These shoes are hideous. Them shoes are hideous. I didn't really think you were ordering them though. So you didn't miss anything. What keeps the mica down is the design is cut on double-sided adhesive. So once the design is cut, like all of these little squiggly lines, that was cut out in double-sided adhesive. So when you remove that, what's left underneath it is still sticky. So whether you put foils down or you put glitter down or you put micas down, it's gonna stick. So this part right here that I just pulled all that stuff off, that's still sticky. It's still sticky. Does that make sense? So now in your box, you should have got Josephine. I get mine from Red Rock Glitter Girls. So Joseph is like a deep red. So I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to put it on the, and don't worry, you're going to think that your micas are covered up, and they're not. You're just going to go in and swirl. Okay. No, I didn't see it. When'd you send it? I don't hardly ever get on Facebook. Oh. Yeah, I hadn't been on Facebook. So Juicy said she was what? I missed it. 5-time crown? Was you trying to bring me some shoes? God will judge you at the gates for your transgressions. Stop pretending. Okay. Not they're being delivered. Found some pretty butterflies for you. Shoes? If they got a heel on them, I'm not wearing them. I'm not wearing them. See, once you go to brush this off, your mica is still there untouched. Yes, shoes, oh God. You found a dress that goes with them? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so you're going to wear the whole outfit. I'm so glad you have confidence. I bet. Now, see, I could probably do a wedge, but it would have to be one that was kind of wide, because anything that is in line with my heel, that's not happening. That's a broke ankle waiting to happen. Just saying. Just saying. All right, so I think I'm going to do the outside of this. I can't wear wedges. They make me feel off balance. Some of them are pretty cool though. Mo, could you see me on butterfly? Could you see me in butterfly heels? That's all I want to know. Could you see me in butterfly heels? So this is all the stuff that came in a box that you sent out. Yes, you got the cup. The pattern didn't look the same. You got the cup, the template, the vinyl, the mica, and the glitter. I gotta figure out. I think Juicy said silver. Silver. I think I'm gonna go with I'd rather go blind. Just because it's a little on the darker side. And I feel like it'll play off this black and red. So those that are working along that got the box, yes, we can make you labels, Susie. Not the group. It's a group effort. The ones that you have been working along, I know this is a very tedious template, but the whole point was to get you to feel comfortable doing it. If I could wear the heels, no. Yeah, that's me. I know I can't do it, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm not even going to attempt it. Not even going to attempt it. Welcome to the Star membership, Amy. Every day. Yeah, I guess back then we could wear pretty much whatever we wanted and it wasn't an issue. Now I don't think that you can wear heels. I could be wrong. I don't know. I hadn't been to school in a while. So this is the final product. You can either leave your base like it is, or you can pick one of your colors that you had, or you can pick a completely different color. You don't even have to use the palette that was sent with the box, but that's what it looks like. For some reason, hold on, make sure I show it over here. Yeah, it's a really pretty design, and that collection goes really good with it. Yeah, see, because I didn't cut it. Amber, the teacher cut it wrong. The teacher cut it wrong. My screen is black. Hold on a minute.
To everyone that has landed.
I don't know why my... There we go. Yes. So in the box, usually the boxes vary. Like we had this box, and in this box you got the cup, the template already cut, the vinyl that matches it, a micro glitter, and a mica. In the Fallen for Plaid box, you got the cup, the template already cut, the vinyl already cut, and two pigments from LOP. That was in the Fallen for Plaid box. I don't know if there are any of those left. I don't know if they might have all sold out. So in this one, the template came from Bravo Designs. The vinyl and black pigment came from us, and the red micro came from Red Rock. It's sold out, yeah. The crafters boxes usually sell out pretty quick. We could do Halloween, but by the time everybody got their box, Halloween would be here. The next one we'll do will be a plaid. Yeah. There's plaid available, Vatters. Or yeah, we could do Christmas. We could do Christmas. You get everything you need in the box. I cut everything for you. I measure everything for you. You get a cut. You get all the supplies in that box. The only thing you don't get is the turner, sealer, and the epoxy. That's it. So we want to try the next one to be Christmas. Because we did this one. We did Falling for Plaid. I guess the next one I put together could be Christmas. We could do Christmas box. Okay. I have to find a really good template for Christmas. Halloween, I don't care if it's late. Alright, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that there was a delay. So, the next one that I will schedule will be the plaid box. I want to make sure that everybody has their box before we start. But I think overall it's a really good template. Maybe not beginner friendly. Mine was a little different than the one that was sent out to you guys. So, like you. All right. I love y'all. See you later. I'm going to get baby Snuggles.